If anyone knocks, do not open the door for anyone, no matter what.
I'm your mother, children. Come and open the door.
You're not our mother. Please leave.
Children, don't open the door. That's not your mother.
In the olden days, in a small village where the moon hung low and the night carried whispers, there lived a woman with 2 children, a boy and a girl. Life is hard, and every night, after the sun had gone to rest, she would gather her Garri and head to the market that opened only under moonlight to sell to travelers and night farmers passing through. That night, before she left, she knelt before her children and held their hands. "I am going to the market," she said. "Lock this door behind me, and do not open it for anyone, not even if the voice sounds like mine, unless you hear me say the words only the 3 of us know." She leaned closer and whispered the secret words into their ears, words that belonged only to their family, words no stranger could ever guess. The children nodded, their eyes wide in the moonlight. "Good," she said, kissing their foreheads. "Now bolt the door." She disappeared into the silver dark, her basin of Garri balanced on her head, her wrapper trailing behind her like a shadow. The children ran and locked the door at once, sliding the wooden bar across it with trembling hands. They sat close together on the mat, listening to the night. Up in the mango tree outside their window, a bird perched quietly, its feathers catching the moonlight. It had heard everything, the mother's warning, the secret words, all of it. Birds in those days understood the tongues of men, and this one was known to fly far and see much. The children sat in silence, listening to the wind move through the thatch. In that village, there were stories, old stories, about spirits that walked when the moon was full, spirits that wore the voices of loved ones like borrowed cloth. The children had heard these stories many times, told by firelight, and now, alone in the dark, the stories did not feel far away at all. Some hours later, footsteps came to the door. Knock, knock, knock. The children froze, neither of them spoke. Then came a voice, soft and familiar, humming the very lullaby their mother sang to them every evening. "My children," the voice called, "open the door, it is your mother." The younger girl's heart leapt. "It's Mama," she whispered, moving toward the bar on the door. But her older brother caught her wrist. "Wait," he said firmly. "She has not said the words. Remember what Mama told us. If it is truly her, she will say it." The voice outside grew sweeter, more pleading. "My dear ones, why do you delay? Open for your mother. The night is cold, and my basin is heavy." Still, the boy shook his head. "No, not until we hear the words." Outside in the tree, the bird ruffled its feathers, sensing danger thick in the air. It looked down at the door, at the shadow that was not truly a woman, and it took to the sky. It flew fast over rooftops and farmland, over sleeping goats and dying fires, until it reached the market, where the woman sat behind her Garri, calling out softly to passers-by. The bird landed on a branch above her stall, and began to sing. "Woman, woman, go home quickly. A demon stands at your door, calling with your children's names." The woman looked up, startled, then irritated. She waved her hand. "Useless bird, get away from my market. You will drive away my customers with your noise." She picked up a stone and flung it. The bird dodged and flew a little higher, but did not leave. It sang again, louder this time. "Woman, listen. Your children are in danger. The thing at your door is not what it seems." But the woman, tired and impatient, only grew angrier. She threw another stone and another, until the bird had no choice but to retreat into the darkness. Still, it did not give up. It circled once, twice, and returned, landing on a tree closer to the woman. "Please, hear me. Go home. I beg you, woman. Your children need you now." Again, stones. Again, the woman chased it off, muttering about mad birds and wasted nights. Heavy-hearted, the bird turned back toward the village, flying with all its strength to the compound where the children waited. It landed on the tree by their window once more, and sang down to them. "Do not open the door. That is not your mother. Stay strong, stay together. Do not open the door." At the door, the demon, for that is truly what it was, wearing the mother's voice like a mask, grew weary of the bird's interference. It let out a low growl beneath its borrowed sweetness, and with a flick of unseen power, sent the bird tumbling from its branch. The bird caught itself in the air, wings aching, but it did not dare return again, not yet. The demon composed itself and returned to the door, its voice smoother now, dripping with warmth. "My children," it cooed, "I have brought you something you have longed for, the very thing your hearts have hungered after for so long. Come, open the door, and see what your mother has for you." The younger girl's resolve wavered. Her brother's grip on her hand loosened, just slightly, as the words wrapped around them both like a spell. Whatever it was they had always wished for, food, comfort, the promise finally fulfilled, the longing rose in their chests until it drowned out caution, drowned out memory, drowned out the words their mother had told them to wait for. Slowly, together, they lifted the wooden bar from the door. And that was the last thing the children ever did. Hours later, the woman finished packing her empty basin, her Garri all sold, and began the long walk home under a moon now sinking toward the horizon. She hummed to herself, thinking of her children asleep and safe. But when she reached her compound, something was wrong. The door stood open, swinging gently in the night breeze. No sound came from within, no breathing, no small voices, no shuffling of sleeping mats. She stood frozen in the doorway, her basin falling from her hands and rolling into the dust. A cold horror settled over her, deeper than anything she had ever known. Above her in the old tree, the bird was still there. It looked down at her with something like sorrow, and it began to sing once more, the same warning it had carried across the night, again and again, unheard. "I came to tell you, I came to warn you, and you chased me away." The woman sank to her knees in the dirt, and the bird's song faded slowly into the wind, carried off toward the dying moonlight. A warning delivered too many times to ears that would not listen until it was far, far too late.